Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. So in this video we're just going to go through the Valentine's Day update that was brought to DBZ Dokkan. It's not an official part 2, it seems, to the Galaxy event, so we'll just have to kind of see where we go from there. It's more of a Valentine's Day update overall, but it's quite good. You can pick up some extra currency each day from some daily missions, and that will allow you to get some free units, so that's a good addition for this next week or so. Overall, obviously they brought back a couple of events, some future trunks events and that, which might be good for new players, but I'll go through that at the end of the video. So just go through the missions. You need to train, you need to finish 3 stages without taking a hit, and you need to use 35 stamina. It's not too hard, especially if you do the daily growth missions. It's pretty nice to get some currency, and you can use that currency to go and buy one of 3 units. Chi-Chi, Bulla and Pan. I think maybe they might be getting easy A's, I'm not entirely certain. Overall, I think definitely I would go for the Chi-Chi, because she has 200% defense and can seal, which is really good for the Peppy Girls team, especially with Peppy Girls ESBR coming up. And yeah, but overall it's a nice little addition to the game. It's not really like a full patch update, but it's a nice little add-on just to give you a little bit more content, or at least a little bit more rewards over this next week or so, until like the Freezer event comes out and all that other content that will be out next week Tuesday. So then the next thing that's obviously been brought out is there was 2 new bits of content, or 2 major bits of content that have come out. So the first bit that's come out for the major part of the content is the Easy A area, well, the Easy A for Bardock, or the Masked Sayain, and the Dragon Ball History event. So we'll go through those just now, but basically just to take a little bit of a look here at the events. So obviously the Magical Girl Fighters event is up for the Valentine's Day. You can take a look at my video that was on that event and the Easy A area that goes with it, on a guide on, you know, how to do that, what's the best way to increase your drop rate, and basically how to go about the process. I do suggest doing that because there are 3 really good units. Their Easy A's are really good, they work well together. And just overall, the Pepe Girls team, especially for brand new players, this kind of Valentine's Day event really helps you basically get 4 out of 6 units to fill up a team. That just makes a really good team for things like Dokkan events, things like story events, things like quests, basically anything. Hell, you could probably even do the Pepe Girls SBR and the Super SBR with just the units from this events here, and I might actually do a video on that very quickly tomorrow, to show you guys that if you take the free-to-play units from these events, you could probably do an SBR, which is impressive in their own right, and the Pepe Girls are just a really good team to do so. But so yeah, so definitely take a look at those events and do them. You can farm some currency. That currency definitely take Chi-Chi. I mean, that's 4 great units right off the bat, and then from there obviously you can fill up the team with kind of anything you can pick up. But yeah, overall, definitely a nice little addition. Nice content, good rewards. We can then take a look at the Easy A. So they dropped the Easy B or Easy A, an Extreme Z Awakening with an Extreme Z Battle area for the Masked Sayain. It's pretty straightforward. I'll do another video on it, but basically it's the Revenge category. It's nothing too ridiculously difficult or anything like that. So you can take it out. I suggest Revenge type units, obviously. Then we'll take a look at the Dragon Ball History event in another video. It is moderately hard if you don't have Gogeta, who kind of allows you to kind of swerve the system by using a Kamehameha team. But overall, it's a decent event. Drops a nice chunk of stones, about 32 I think it drops in total. So it's a really good event, just to get some rewards in, and even if you just finish that without meeting the special requirements, it's pretty good. Then Demigra, Toa, and I can't remember the last guy's name, all got awakenings. So they've all gotten awakenings now. You'll see them there, so they can all awaken, which is pretty good, along with the Masked Sayain's Easy A. Mira, there we go. So Mira, Toa, and Demigra finally got awakenings. Demigra is a little bit disappointing, but Toa and Mira are pretty good. So if you have those units, that's really good news for you. If you don't have those units, I don't know if I suggest something on this banner as a free-to-play player. You do have one guaranteed featured SSR, so maybe just throw 30 stones at it if you're super interested in the characters, but none of them are really great leads. None of them are necessary for any categories or SBRs or content really, so it's not really something I would throw the stones at, nor do they create a conducive team themselves. Then just to look at some events, because a lot of the time with news updates and with things like that, new players can kind of get lost just seeing all the new events. So right now, if you're a new player, what I suggest that you do is I suggest that you start by picking up this Magical Girls Fighters event. It's pretty straightforward. You can get 3 great units out of it, which you can pretty much almost guarantee to easy A. And it's something you can definitely do and get quite a few stones out of, and also get 3 really good units. Once you have those units, you're going to want to follow my videos for some additional help. You're going to want to go to this list here, and you're going to want to pick up the Chi-Chi with your Valentine's Day candies. That will give you 4 of the units for this kind of event. You can then take a friend lead as well, and you can also even farm the Kale and the Caulifla from the story events as well. So there's a good team there that you can use to take on that event and clear that event, thus awakening your 3 units. Once you've awakened those 3 units, you should then start going through the process of getting Goku Easy Aid. So if you're a new player and you don't have LR Goku, it's pretty straightforward. There's a couple videos I have. You can just search on my channel. You can look LR Prime Battle Goku, LR Goku. You'll see them pop up there. They also fall under, you know, a whole bunch of other video tags. It's definitely something I suggest that you do. It will help you a lot. It's really going to help you get a lot of free-to-play units, because you have to build up the units to get there. And once you build up those units, it's really going to help you, because that's going to give you a wider base to perform content with. And then there's a couple of events here. So let's say you've done all of that. Let's say you prepped, and let's say you're just looking for other stuff to do. So you're going to want to do that Trunks event. They've got that Trunks there. He easy A's very, very well. You can farm SA with this Trunks from this event. The in Trunks, he also awakens in easy A's, which is really nice. I suggest doing so as well, because he is a free-to-play easy A. He has the easy A area and everything, but it's really good to have that as a unit. He links very well with the free-to-play Gohan that you can get from the same event. So I definitely suggest grabbing him, getting him and adding him to your box. He's a solid option for a lot of his teams, and he can help you clear out some of the content as well. So then once you've done all of that, and like I say, once you've gone through the Goku Easy A event, you can then start on the Frieza Easy A event. The Frieza Easy A event takes a bit of time. He's coming out next Monday. So if you're a new player and you're only starting now, definitely start with Pepe Girls. Then go into the events needed for the Goku, starting with the Lord Slug. I think that's the easiest starting point for the Easy A of Goku. And then once you've gone through the Lord Slug event, you can start with the Easy A. Once you've started with the Lord Slug event, gone through the Easy A for Goku, you can then start with the Easy A for Frieza. This is just showing you guys where you can pick up that Gohan. He works very well with the Trunks. I do suggest getting him if you can. He will improve your team. He will really fill out your box, and they link really well together as free-to-play options. And they both have decent stats and decent performance, especially Gohan for a unit that's not awakened to TUR yet. He's definitely a unit that I would suggest you look at picking up. So now we've taken a look at kind of like what you can pull from those events and kind of where you should start as a new player, because as a new player, your main goal is to do quest. The reason you want to do quest is because you want Dragon Stones, because you need to summon. And you need to summon so that you can expand your box. But let's say you summoned a couple times, you're looking to save stones, you want to know what's coming up over the horizon, that's perfectly fine. Then you want to start on free-to-play events and picking up free-to-play units. 1, to augment your box, and 2, to just improve the standard of the units in your box, to give yourself more options, because a lot of these events have boost requirements. You get boosts from having certain types of characters, So definitely look to start there. Then, like, if you're looking at saving stones, what's coming up next is we are having the LR Turles. He will drop next week with Freeze's EZA. I don't suggest something on LR banners too much. Maybe if you're like a brand new player, definitely summon on them so you can grab a couple of LRs, especially if you've got such a bevy of stones. I don't think there's a problem if you're a brand new player and dropping 100, 200 stones in the LR banner. Then the last bit of content that I really think you should do for this, well, while it's up, is this event. This Goku doesn't come around often, and he's actually a super useful addition to the Shadow Dragon Saga team, and you get him from just doing this EZA, which also drops a tremendous amount of rewards for new players, old players, anything like that. If you haven't done this EZA for a Mega Shenron, please do it. You only need a decent team. He's got no real requirements or anything like that, so please take him out with your highest team. And yeah, LR Turles is coming up. I'll probably do some kind of update video just to let you guys know the couple of events, like a plotting out thing. And yeah, overall, try and focus on those events that I told you, starting with the Pepe Girls, and hopefully that helps you guys get going with your accounts. But cheers, see you in the next one, and bye.